What's up, y'all? This is Sai back on the reaction, y'all, from the Fat Man's Podcast. I got another reaction for y'all. But before we get up on this reaction, y'all, please hit that like button and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 800 subscribers by the end of this month, y'all. So please do share this video with everybody to see, your family, friends, whoever you see. And just turn to subscribe to the Fat Man's Podcast, y'all. But before we get up on this reaction, y'all, if you have any comments after this video, please put it up in the comment section. I do read all of them, but I might not respond to all of them, but I definitely do read them. And the reaction name is from who it is SJW Central. You guys know I like to watch these, so yeah. And the reaction name is Cops Own at SJWS's S and SJWS owned number 61. So yeah, we'll see what the cops owning these social justice warriors, see what they're gonna do. And what's up in here, y'all?
I'm not going to disclose that information.
Let me give you some advice. When we're on a traffic stop, you are not legally allowed to walk up and interfere with our traffic stop. You can stand back and record as much as you want to. But if you interfere with a traffic stop again, I'm going to arrest you for interfering. Okay. You understand that? Don't ever interfere when one of my guys is on a traffic stop. Okay? My name is Sergeant Dave Ernst. I'm with the State Police Gang Task Force. All right? This is your last warning. If you ever walk up on one of my officers during a traffic stop, I will place you under arrest.
All right.
You good?
Yes.
All right. You're free to go.
Okay.
Did you want to talk to us?
Am I being detained? What?
No, you were never detained.
Okay.
Ever.
Is that person being detained?
He wasn't
None of your
detained on
business.
traffic stop.
It's none of your business.
I think it is my business.
How is it your business?
Because I'm a human being and
You have no interest in that traffic stop whatsoever. It's none of your business.
there is a lot of
It's
racial
none of your
profiling in this
business.
town.
Oh, shut up with that crap.
Okay.
There's a lot of idiots.
Officer.
Yep.
Go, just go. You're good. You're good. Go ahead.
No, I can stand and talk anytime I want to.
Go ahead. Ready to protect yourself.
Excuse me?
We have a live video going right now.
I'm talking about racial profiling. Go ahead. Go
Who's
ahead.
being racially profiled?
That individual.
For being in a gang?
For what?
Exactly. Just being brown.
For being brown.
Yes.
Exactly.
Wow, you are about as ignorant as I've ever met.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my goodness.
You're the one who's making these things happen,
Oh
sir.
my God.
Yes.
You guys, go do something else. Go have fun. Go do something. It's Friday night, man. Don't be such an idiot. Stupid people. Put that on the website if you don't mind.
Hotheads.
Don't touch her.
That she
Move.
assaulted him.
Move. Shut the
Hey.
fuck up.
Hey! Hey!
Hey.
4 students arrested for stealing a maggot hat.
Hey! Hey!
'Don't fucking touch me!
Okay, back up.
Yeah, I'm fine.
No, don't tell me what to do. I'll stand right here.
I'm recording.
Did it happen?
Huh? Oh yeah, I got it. It's fine. She went ahead and kicked it. Huh?
What happened? Why is she on the
She hit the police and hit his dash cam off.
Stay back here. Stay back. Hey, I don't know.
I'm fine. I'm fine. They just snatched my hat. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Hey, step back.
It's alright. I tried to stop her because she tried running and I just stopped her.
I didn't interfere.
It wasn't the person who's arrested right now.
As long as you're okay.
I'm fine. I appreciate it. I'm okay. I'm alright.
I'm trying to make sure my friend is okay.
Yeah, the one in the gray.
Hey, look who it is.
Hey.
That's assault. Step back. Step back.
It's physical
personal space.
I mean, he came to me. I mean, I'm gonna stop it. Huh? You good? Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you want to press charges on her for?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then come with me. I wasn't talking to you, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so go ahead and talk to that. Would that be okay?
Go ahead.
Love you, Hey, Rat has the name for my lawyer.
All right, y'all. Before we get back up in this, I'm really convinced, like, these social justice warriors, these feminists, these male feminists, these male actors, I don't know. I really think they're dumb. This lady in the background said, if that isn't white privilege, what is? If this lady just stole hats off this man's head, stole a hat off his man's head and wouldn't give it back, and then she started crying and everything when he exactly said that's assault, you assaulted that man, now you want to start crying and everything, ooh, that shit is annoying. Like, you know what you're going, why would you do it in front of cops in the first place? I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm not saying it's okay to do that. I'm saying, no, you shouldn't do that. But why would you do that in front of cops? That doesn't make any type of sense. You dumb ass, you dumb people. That doesn't make any sense. Stupidness. And then the first clip talking about these people come up recording everything is, I guess the man. Let me go back to this clip. I guess the man that's videotaping, I guess he's the one that got assaulted. So he had every right to press charges against y'all goofies, touching people and everything. He should have smacked the goofy out y'all face, out you. Now the first clip. Why are you rolling up on the cops when he's just trying to do his job? He didn't say nothing to you. You study over here and interfering with his investigation. He said you can go back and go ahead and record. Then you go to the race card. Oh, you're what they say? Oh, you're racial profiling and stuff like that. What? Well, he just trying to do his job. How would you know? He said he's in the gang. I don't think he just lied on camera. That doesn't make any sense. He put his name out there so you can go on about your business. He said, call that bull crap, man. I'm like, come on now. I'm just trying to do my job. Talking about, oh, this is the reason why this and that. And who? Shut up. Shut up. But hey, y'all, let's get back up in here. Let's get back up in here, y'all. These people is annoying as hell.
Has the name for my lawyer. Journey has the name for my lawyer.
Okay.
Mom, why are you here?
Hey.
Hey, you're escalating the situation.
I was the reason that I'm
Why are you here? Why are you here? Leave! You fucking break this up, piece of shit! Get out! Why are you here? Leave! You fucking break this up, piece of shit! Get out!
first time it's ever happened.
It's okay, man.
I'm fine. It's all good. They didn't physically touch me, but well, kind of.
You know,
actually.
the first time I saw you wearing that hat was the day after the Mueller report came out.
Yeah, actually, no. I've had this since the day after the midterm election.
Oh,
I've worn
really?
it since.
That's funny.
I can't wear it every day because I'm in ROTC, but.
All right, if y'all don't have business here, this is.
I'm the one who's pressing the charges.
Okay, well, y'all wait right here in the lobby, and that'll be.
Okay, sure thing. Sure thing. Yep. Go ahead. Get back out. You're not coming
Don't
back.
fucking touch me! Don't fucking touch her! Don't fucking touch me! Fucking have it out of me!
Stop the distance.
Resisting what? What crime have you suspected me of
I was
committing?
waiting for it.
Articulate it! Articulate it! Articulate what crime you suspect me of having committed! Articulate it! Articulate it! Fucking break my arm and articulate what crime
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I necessary for his witness? No. Okay.
What crime? What crime?
Hey Ben, I've
Hey,
been
how's it
waiting
going?
for a long time. I've kind
So
of
have I,
pondered.
for this moment.
Yeah, I've kind of pondered how to ask this, but how does your view of transgender issues work when scientific anti-realism as a concept exists?
You're gonna have to explain that one.
All right, so scientific anti-realism is the concept that when you see me, you see, you know, my skin, my hands, everything about me, but you do not see my cells, you do not see my atoms, you do not see the things that make up the things, they are just physical. So there is no really true way to prove, other than by hitting me, obviously, that I am right here, if it is only us two talking. So therefore, this would apply to any gendering things, including intersex, which can have an XX or XY chromosome and have androgen or estrogen insensitivity. So
I just need you to narrow this down. Is
yeah,
the argument
what
that
I'm
things
trying-
that we don't understand the nature of things because we don't have microscopes, and therefore we can't determine sex?
I would like to narrow it down to we cannot fully identify a gender of a person right when we see them, so therefore I believe that it is not within my own individual liberty to gender that person.
Okay, so here's my problem with that particular argument. The answer is that in 99.8%, 99.9% of cases, you absolutely can gender somebody based on looking at them. Like really, if you're going to use intersex people as an example of not being able to do that, this does not obviate the biological duality of sex upon which all progeneration is based for all of human history and for all mammalian species. So intersex people do not invalidate the concept of sex as a generality. Intersex people are people who have a biological anomaly. And by the way, in most...
Oh, y'all, hold on before we get back to Ben Shapiro. Am I tripping? Or maybe I'm just a little slow on this one. What do you say? International? Wait, what do you say? Scientific realization and this and that. And y'all just coming up words now. Wait, what is? I have never heard of that. What is going on? I don't understand it. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's a word I had never heard of in my entire life. And I've seen this clip before. Maybe I think I only saw like 60 seconds of this little thing. He didn't say all that scientific realization, this and that, and who. I still even know what he was talking about. I was surprised Ben Shapiro got onto it, because I didn't get it at all. But let's go back to the other clip. Yeah, what do y'all get, like, not every woman, but where do women get off bucking up to a man? It irks me because it doesn't make any sense. Like, this man is stronger than you, faster than you. He can probably really kill you with this one punch. If he hit hard enough, if you will get knocked out or you can die. Like, I don't think women understand what they be doing sometimes. And just talking about, oh, what's the charges for? Why are you arresting me? This and that. Well, ma'am, you just bucked up to a police officer. Ma'am, you goofy. You bun the clock? Like, what's wrong with you? Some of y'all feminists, man. Some of y'all social justice warriors. Y'all don't understand. Like, mess with the wrong person, you can really get killed out here. You just don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Like, people is, like, some people can take that. Some people, okay, all right now. And they're going about their business. But some people really out there fight you or shoot you. But hey, shoot. If that happens, it happens. All right, let's get back up in this Ben Shapiro thing. This dude's talking about this and that, the scientific this and that. I don't know what he was talking about. The realization of, I don't know. Let's get back up in here though.
Cases of intersex, those people still manifest as either a male or a female. So the idea that intersex exists does not invalidate the idea that there is a male and that there is a female, or that in nearly all cases, I can tell the difference between a male and a female. Again, I'm not saying, by the way, that if you can show me your chromosomal charts that you are actually not a male when I say that you're a male, that I should stick with that biological objective standard. Like my perception of you, in other words, is subject to my correct enunciation of an objective standard. So the objective standard, here's the deal. For all of human history, there was an objective standard between male and female. It was, for nearly all of human history, out of partial ignorance and partially because this is usually true, it was out of simply looking at people's genitals and assessing them based on their outward appearance, right? Which is still true for nearly all human beings on planet Earth at all times. Okay. What was that?
You can't really describe someone without secondary sex characteristics and gender them into something.
Well, I mean, you can based on primary sex characteristics if you can see their genitals. Doctors do this literally at birth all the time, right? So this is but your point is correct. If somebody was male dressed as a female and I misgendered them and then they said, "Oh, look, I'm male," zip, right? Then I would say correct, and then correct. I would say, for all of human history, you were male. Now the standard is chromosomal. Right? It's the SRNY gene and all of this. There is some objective standard, in other words, by which we can determine sex. The problem I have with the transgender argument is that people are arguing that there is no objective standard, that no objective standard exists by which I can determine sex. And in fact, sex is completely subjective. I can determine my own gender based on no biology and, in fact, in abeyance of biology. I can have every single biological characteristic of a male, and if I say I am female, then I am female. This is anti-scientific nonsense. Yes, Caitlyn Jenner had every biological characteristic of a male. There's no evidence whatsoever that Caitlyn Jenner was a female, because Caitlyn Jenner was an Olympic athlete as a male with all of the chromosomes and all of the junk and all of it, right? That is it. That is a biological male. And then we are supposed to believe that Caitlyn Jenner is a female. Listen, I'm happy to call Caitlyn Jenner Caitlyn because people can legally change their name. If I were out to dinner with Caitlyn Jenner, I wouldn't go out of my way to say Caitlyn Jenner is a he, because why would I want to have a bad dinner with somebody? But if I'm speaking in public with folks and I'm talking about the presence of sex, there's not a biologist worth their salt on planet Earth who would say that sex does not exist. Yeah, I agree. So if sex exists, then what are the characteristics of sex? And the problem with biological anti-realism or scientific anti-realism, as you're suggesting, is that there is no actual standard of sex, that it's completely malleable. It's okay. We can, sorry, do you have a quick response? I don't want to cut you off.
I'm not saying that sex is malleable. I'm saying there is male and female biologically. That is true, yes.
Right.
But I'm saying that gender is a spectrum. I'm saying that there is at least male, female, and non-binary because of this strange.
And what I'm saying is that there's a word game that goes on when people discuss gender. Because if we are talking about certain characteristics to which we attribute to masculine or feminine, if you want to say that there's a genetic male with feminine characteristics, we're fine. That's a male with feminine characteristics. Fine. That's fine. I mean, okay. So you're a man with feminine characteristics. That's cool. Who cares? Okay, but that doesn't make you a woman. In other words, if you're going, what we are now doing is we're playing a semantic game where we say a male with feminine characteristics is a woman. That's nonsense. Or a woman with male characteristics, masculine characteristics, is a man. That's nonsense too. And by the way, it actually ends up misgendering a lot of people who are just butch women or effeminate men. Right? So all of this. So in other words, by trying to separate out gender and sex completely, and then by using terms like male and female or woman and man that are innately connected to sex, what you are doing is deliberately, not you, what people are doing is deliberately confusing the issue such that you get idiocies like Ilhan Omar writing to the Powerlifting Association of the USA saying that a transgender woman who is a biological male should be able to compete against biological women because it is a myth that men can pick up heavier objects than women. That is not a myth. That's called science. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jay.
Oh yeah, that's the end of the video. Ben Shapiro is absolutely right. We could definitely, like, even by just looking at a man or a female, we could definitely really tell, like 99.99999999. I'm just gonna have to keep on saying 99.9999. No, that's right. 99.99%. It's like we can mostly tell. Like, well, let me not go there because sometimes, like, hold on, when we look back, oh, that's a whole dude. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I know y'all had one of those moments like, fuck, wait, am I tripping? You know what I mean? But like, Ben Shapiro's definitely right. I still didn't understand what the scientific realization of whatever the fuck he was talking about. But hey, yo, that's the end of the video. Please hit that like button, subscribe button. Y'all tell me what y'all think up in the comments. Please do. I do read all of them, but I might not respond to all of them, but I definitely do read them. But yeah. Share this video with everybody to see your family, friends, whoever you see. And just tell them to subscribe to the Fat Man's Podcast. But yeah, Osiris off in the Fat Man's Podcast. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, y'all.